Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Palm Wine Central podcast episode. One of your hosts, Uncle AK. Got my good peoples, man. Before we get started, episode is sponsored by SITM Podcast. Go follow them on all social streaming platforms. SITM Podcast is uniform like that. And while you're at it, follow us as well. PWC Cast on all social platforms and on all streaming platforms. Palm Wine Central Podcast. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom for weekly notifications. All right, my good fellas and ladies. Ladies first. T, what's good with you?
I'm here. How's everyone doing?
Pretty sure everyone is good. I'm pretty hyped already.
It's
Actually,
not giving hype. It's not giving hype, AK. It's not giving hype. Sorry.
what's good
So
with you?
sorry.
Good with you. What's
Great. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Good to be here.
you too? What up, though?
Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Juneteenth. Happy all that Black people stuff, whatever.
Why does the Juneteenth have to fall in the same month as the Pride thing?
Actually, I don't know. That's a really good question. But supposedly, Juneteenth is actually the longest African American holiday. So I don't know if Pride came after Juneteenth. I want to say it did because it came after the Emancipation Proclamation, which I think 1865, something like that. Yeah. So I think Pride was named after.
So why they got to do us like that, though? Anyways, man, it was just something I was thinking about. Chef T.
Yo, what's good, people? It's a new week. We back with it. Happy, got joy, energetic, good things coming. You know what we here to do, man. Let's get it.
Confirm. Mr. JB?
Yeah, it's a blood clot, man. Blood clot. I'm great, man. I'm balling. Just got back from Maryland. It was another show. Yeah, so many girls came from my phone number. I did not give it.
All right. Bet. Mr. JB in the house. Oh, I'm tired, man. We got a guest in the house, man. Could you please help us introduce our guest?
Yes, sir. We got my brother. He's basically a brother from another mother now. We got the one and the only, the artist in Nigeria. For y'all that don't know, subscribe, listen on all streaming platforms. Coming out doing this music, been in the game for a minute. My Nigerian brother, no other than my boy Tega, man. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And Tega, tell us a little bit about yourself. What type of music you make?
What kind of music I make? I think it's relatable. I like to say relatable. I feel like I can connect with people. Well, recently I'm trying to make more spiritual music, more what I feel like what would praise God. So I rap a lot. I sing too, produce. So sometimes I go on some Afro pop, Afro fusion, R&B, just everywhere basically. Whatever I feel like, just whatever mood I'm on. That's how I make music.
You said spiritual music?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I have a song. I dropped an EP in was it March, and the first song is called "Let God." I think you should check it out if you have time. It's called "Let God." So
Yeah, for sure. Please drop the link in the chat for us. So,
all right.
Please drop the link for us in the chat so we know to subscribe and all that good stuff. But
all right.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us. But let's get it started like this. Ladies, Ashley, Tutu, Therese, I have a question for you guys.
Okay, please. I don't want to cut you. We're just not gonna slide over our first international guest like that now. We're gonna shout it out.
Come
on.
Go ahead. Do it.
You do shout that. Do the shout out. That's your thing.
You're the one with
I'm just excited about that. No, go ahead.
Anyways, we have an international guest. Woo!
Yo, Nigeria in the building.
Yes, that's big.
Straight from Lagos,
Straight from Lagos, Nigeria, staying up with
the green, white, Hey, they carry lives. Let them know.
Tayo was supposed to do his introduction.
Don't mind him. Thank you, Tutu.
Did I not do that?
No, nigga, you was talking about Indomie. That's what you were doing all this time.
Hey, Indomie from Lagos, Nigeria. Yo, you already know.
It's Power Central now. Power Central. You gotta poke the hole somewhere.
IBO.
Yeah, thank you, T. Thank you, T. Welcome, bro. Welcome, bro. To Power Central
you.
Podcast. Hope you've been hope you've watched 1 or 2 episodes and know how things go over here.
Yeah, I do. And you guys are like some people on here. I don't think he's here right now. The guy with the talked about his girlfriend has to be naked when he comes back from work. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I'm looking for him.
I
Hey,
am
yo.
looking for me that I'm starting somewhere. See how this guy started. So
Yeah, straight up. Don't worry. You should be
don't worry.
joining us a little later.
He'll join us. He'll join us. Is it
Yeah.
our person that is here that you want
I'm
to pick a
gonna
bond with?
I'm gonna be a
Well,
promoter. I'm gonna be a promoter in the US. Just the fact that you mentioned that guy, okay? I'm gonna form a clique with you. So anytime that you
okay.
want to come to the US, man, let's push those buttons. You will come.
Definitely, definitely, I'm down.
Mhm.
We'll follow each other tonight on Instagram.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, good man. I like Nigeria guys,
Wow.
except Aziz.
But what did that guy do to you though?
What do you do to me? He made me laugh, basically. I'm like, yo, that's like extreme. That's just wild.
It
That's
was
just wild. He's the wildest person here from everything I've seen so far. Like, that what she talks about just makes me just laugh.
Wow, Aziz is the wildest person on the
the
podcast.
one.
No, I never thought I would ever hear
I
that.
never thought I would hear that one.
You guys, because real recognize real. You understand?
There you go.
Real recognize real.
Oh,
When you see
God.
folks who keep it real, right? You see those who keep it real, you can tell. I'm gonna be that African man. I'm happy my brother Tiger is saying the same thing, you know. Tiger, yeah. I'm not gonna sit here
You
and try to
just
fake
happy
stuff.
because you got somebody on your side for once. That's what it really is. There's somebody on your side. That's what it is.
Listen, sister, that's not the reason. I
Okay.
told you I stand by my norms and I stand by my words, right? Yeah, dude is not keeping it real. So he's keeping it real. TK, I can tell. Man. Yeah, man, I'm buying you a drink when next I meet you.
Definitely.
But wait though. If he's speaking his reality, right? If that's his reality, why are you denying him that?
AK, I don't deny realities. I realize, I don't deny his reality. I just feel like your reality should not try to interfere with my religious beliefs and my views. And then you're trying to make it look like you are the righteous and we are the antichrist. Nope, you can't do that to me, man. I'm from Cameroon. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, what's the icebreaker? I beg.
I know how you gonna fight Aziz and he's not even here.
Man, you can't
Listen,
take a stab behind someone's
You
back, man.
don't like. Listen, this all goes back to what Aziz said last week. Aziz said MCJB be having dialogue with himself. Hey, what does MCJB think? What does MCJB?
We all do that. We all talk with ourselves. That's not even something for him to say. I was just like, I wasn't going to repeat that because we all talk to ourselves. Don't you question your decision sometimes? The highest time we take decisions is when we're alone. That's you talking to your subconscious mind, right?
Yes,
Okay, let's talk about let me throw in the icebreaker if you don't have anything. How many senses do we have?
That's part of technology.
How many senses do we have?
Five.
Okay.
Five physical senses.
Okay. Do you know philosophy says we have 9?
And spatiates.
Okay.
I'm
so
pretty sure you're gonna tell us.
Now we can name the other 5 senses, right? We have taste. Okay, let's go.
Touch,
Touch.
smell,
Smell,
Sight.
hearing.
Hearing. Okay. There's a sense of memory. Memory is a sense, right? There's a sense of consciousness is a sense. There's a sense of instinct, right? We have that instinctive memory, right? They kind of like go inside. So you have memory, you have instinct, you have consciousness, and you have the last one is It escaped my mind. I will tell you before the end of the night. So we have 9 senses. So those who use their memory or their conscious or they use that instinct, that's another addition to their senses. Plus the last one, which is kind of like running away from my mind. You see, so I cannot limit myself to what Aziz wants me to say.
Hey, we're back to Aziz. Okay.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I didn't even know I was not on mute.
I'll let it go like that. Go ahead,
Give me my
icebreaker.
G. Free arm, JB. Free arm.
Let me look for the last sense. Let me look for the last sense. Go ahead.
Oh
Go
my
ahead
God.
with your icebreaker.
Ladies, what's the most attractive quality to man? Because if we could get lost in this, as this and to JB's truth. But guy, wait, hold up, ladies, before you answer that, Tega, I wanted you to tell us what was one thing about Aziz that you absolutely do not like, because this is very interesting to me.
Do not like. No, I don't know. I haven't formed an opinion about anybody basically on here. 'Cause I don't really know. It's just short clips I see here and there. I'm like, okay, this is funny. I don't know.
Okay, got it. Well, he'll be joining us later, so we'll see. Anyway, so ladies, what are some most attractive qualities in a man? What to start? Ashley, you don't love them.
I think kindness and ambition for me.
Could you expound that a little bit?
I would prefer somebody that's just naturally kind, because it's always gonna be issues to where you probably are not seeing eye to eye, and I just want somebody that would always treat me with respect and be kind, in all circumstances. And ambition, I don't know. I feel like for me, I feel like I'm a pretty ambitious person, so I want somebody that can match that or topple it. So those are the two for me.
Get it. We got a follow-up question for you, but let me listen. Let's hear T and Tutus first. T.
I would say kindness too, because you do want to at least be treated with, like an actual human who has feelings and all that. So kindness is definitely up there. There is nothing sexier than a man who says he prays for you. I don't care what the hell is going on or what, like that to me is so attractive. A man who can pray with you, pray for you. Yeah. Then there is a resourceful man. A man who can figure it out. Take off all these clothes. But that, whoo, they say, I got it. Like you can bring something and they can brainstorm and they figure that shit out. They always know a guy who knows a guy. Baby.
Okay.
You got Tiger rubbing his hands up there.
You know what? We're not gonna start like that.
Yeah, I would agree. What he was saying, the last part, Mr. Make It Happen. Yeah, if you're able to if I come to you with issue and be like, okay, this is my issue, and they by the time I blink my eye, it's solved, child. I'm like, okay, dang, not saying you need to do everything, but it's just the fact, damn, you actually pay attention. Oh, and a really big thing for me, somebody that is observant. Like I always say this, I can't stress this enough. The little details mean the most to me. I can literally sit here and be like for instance, I was talking about little sanitizers. I need some new sanitizers, but I forget to go get them. I come home and then you have the sanitizer there. It's just the little things. It's not a big thing to you, but to me, it's damn, you really paid attention to me, what I was saying. Just those things, yeah. Observant man and Mr. Make It Happen.
So a thoughtful man. Heart.
A thoughtful man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With that said, actually, a follow-up question for you. If you had to pick between marrying an African man or marrying a man that was, an African-American man, which one would you go with?
It depends on what type of African man he is and what type of African-American man he is. I'm not going to judge a man based on where he's from. Like, it's gonna be dependent on how you treat me. You know, what are your values? What are your morals? You know, how kind are you to me? How resourceful you are? How ambitious you are? So it won't be. I mean, my preference would be an African man, but I mean, it would depend on his characteristics more than where he's from.
Tell you why you're nodding your head, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, you know, it's African men, you know, we still winning out here for those that, you know, don't that think that we might be losing. So it's good to hear a sister, you know, represent and speak highly of African men because, you know, we hear a lot of noise in the streets and normally it's the opposite.
Okay. T, would you pick? I mean, which one would you pick if you had to? Right? African, which one would you pick?
Yeah, I think I agree. Actually, it depends. I would prefer an African man because there's a whole lot that I would not need to explain, for the most part. But hey, I go where the love go, where the love reside.
Okay. Preaching.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both the ladies say. I want me an African man for sure. But if African American man is what the good Lord says I need, then by all means, it is what it is. I just would like prefer an African man because, like he said, I'm not about to explain to you why this smells like this, why you must greet everybody inside the room when you get there, why you must. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. So I would prefer my man to be African. And he gotta be West African. Sorry, no discrimination
Yes,
to me,
Lord.
but just saying, you gotta be from the
West
West Side.
Africa.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, let's flip the question a little bit. Tayo, what are some attractive characteristics in a woman?
Someone that's definitely nurturing, someone that just knows how to treat people, that can just, you know, you don't need to speak much if it's just guest yourself. Someone that knows how to, you know, be useful, you know, when it comes to in a house setting or whatnot, they can just help out. I'll say someone that's gentle as well. Me knowing that I'm extrovert and I can, you know, give a lot of energy. I don't believe I would want that. I would want someone that can like be my peace, that's calm and can like settle me, mellow me out. So that's definitely a big feature. And a woman of God, someone that's very prayerful. I think we underestimate, you know, we all had mothers and our mothers prayed for us and we know what those prayers did for us. So to have a woman that can pray for you, that's next level. That's next level.
I have a question before y'all go to the next person. So you know how you felt like a woman that could bring you peace. Are you peaceful yourself? Because I would hear men say, I want somebody that's peaceful.
Mhm.
And then them niggas is the most chaotic niggas ever. Like it's there's no peace. So you can't sit here and request for a peaceful lady, but then you're giving her toxicity and chaos. Just saying. Just so
Nah,
are you
I
a
get
peaceful
that.
person?
Nah, I'm a peaceful person, but it's like I think it's the thing kind of like opposites attract in a sense where if I know I might be on one at times, I know I have someone that no matter the scenario, their character, this is how they normally are. So it can help when in that situation rather than having someone who I go match you and go right back. I feel like a gentle, peaceful person. I'm not saying they don't have buttons you can reach to as well, but on an average, they'll rather, you know, go to resolution and calm you down than to be first and be combative.
So all that to say that you are not peaceful.
No,
As in,
no, I'm peaceful. I was explaining her situation into the general population of guys of the situation she was saying, but me, I'm peaceful. But for guys that are coming with that extra baggage, that's the reason why they say that. You know what I'm saying? So
I beg, let me just ask something quick. I did not mean to slide it. When a man says, I want her to be my peace, what does that mean? Because all I've heard you say is about not fly mash you. So is it just physical? When you say want a woman to be your peace, what does that mean?
nah, it's not. I mean, being your peace is someone that you know you can come back home and you know you can confide in, and you know that this person is just gonna be able to be very attentive, listening to you. If you got issues coming on, you know they're looking for solutions. They're not, you know, trying to blame you or trying to make the situations worse. Someone that's making your peace. To me, I just see peace as being a solution maker. So if a girl is a solution maker, that's to me, that's being my peace. You know what I'm saying? You can solve issues that I have that's going on or aid to that solution. That's being my peace. But if you're adding more problems to what I already have going on, that's not being my peace.
Oh, I have a question for you. You're talking about you come back home. You're not married, bro. Who do you go home to?
Say that again.
You're talking about you go back home. You're not married, so who do you go back to?
No, I was hypothetical, sir.
So I would like for you to talk on behalf of yourself.
No,
What you're currently doing.
yeah, but
know?
even same, like, even if I'm dating someone and maybe my girl is staying with me, or let's say we're living together. If I'm going back home, I want her to be my peace. I had a long day at work. X,
Okay,
Y, and
bro,
Z happen.
let's say what you would do now, not ifs, okay? Because I would talk as JB who is married. You
Right.
as my brother right here, she asked you a question, which is very good. It's good for us to talk about this because when ladies ask these questions, they're trying to learn some certain things, okay? So you as a man, when you live right now, you're home by yourself. You need a woman. Your girlfriend is somewhere else, maybe another city or another country or something. So how is that girl bothering you when she has to be your peace when you go back? Because you don't go back home to anyone right now. Now you're a very happily single guy and you're looking for a potential wife. The next 2-3 years, you should be getting maybe married. So what are you looking for in a woman? So you cannot say when you go back home because there's no one at home right now.
Well, if I go back home to my country, there's a woman there that could be a piece. So
No,
could
the
be
home you're
enough.
talking about is your physical abode, right, bro? Why are you trying to do this? I thought you're talking about your physical house, like when you go back home.
When I go back home, Nigeria, I find my peace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought maybe she wanted to know what you would do as a man or looking for that woman, because that's true. We demand so much from women, but in turn, we don't actually show them what we want. You understand? Like we expect them to do a lot. Like this lady told me the other day, most of us men, we go out there, we like the ladies who are skinny, the portable ladies, but we go back home to the girls who are not portable, or our wives who are not portable. So we have a dual perspective. You understand? So give us the answer, my boy. What makes you happy as a man now that you're very single?
I mean, I think that's derives from the question, but what makes me happy now is it's still similar. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Me being able to enjoy my peace by myself at times, just being in my own space, being able to clear my head, not to be able to have too much noise. Hitting goals, you know what I'm saying? Things that I have planned, achieving things. That's something that, that brings joy or brings fulfillment to myself. And I would say I like to see the people that are in my circle do well. So for anyone that's in my circle, me being able to be of an assistance or to be able to aid them into what they're dealing with, that also brings me satisfaction as well. So, and then cooking to the people and, giving them good meals that nourishes the body, the heart, and the soul, that brings me peace as well. So go and check out Arunja Cuisine coming to you.
Awesome. So now, what don't you like in a potential woman?
Say that again.
What don't you like from a potential wife? What don't you expect from a potential wife?
What would I expect or what I don't like?
What you don't like?
Yeah, so what I don't like would be the opposite of what I mentioned earlier. Someone who would not be able to bring peace of things I mentioned. Someone who is combative or nagging or very judgmental. Those are things I wouldn't like. Someone who's not nurturing. Someone who, if she's in a household setting, you don't have to tell her how to take care of certain things. She naturally knows how to do that. Someone who knows how to speak when in the midst of friends or family. You don't have to tell her, oh, this is mom, this is dad, this is my... She already knows how to compose herself. So those are things that I look into when it comes to a woman,
Thank you, MCJB. You brought that answer out.
That's a good boy. How could you say? I mean, Tayo.
Okay.
For that you made, you turned around and said you wanted quiet. all the noise that you made, how you all quiet?
Oh gosh. I said at times, I didn't say it's always. So there's a balance. There's a balance.
Best with you, best with you. Anyways, man, yeah, appreciate your answers there. Take up. Can you take that question too?
Yeah.
The
All right.
um, what are some attractive qualities in a woman?
Well, from experience, I'll talk about from my experience already. I'm going to talk about from fancy land or something I wish I would think I would like to have because you never know till you actually experience it. You might actually want to get it and not like it. So like from what I've actually experienced, I like a woman who's funny. First thing, a sense of humor. Sense of humor. Like I said, wants her to be my piece, but like my own perspective of that is, like no one can actually be your piece because everyone's problems are just internal. So it's more about when if I say I want a woman to be my piece, I just want her to be understanding. I just want her to be understanding. I could just talk to you about if I could just talk to you about shit I'm going through and sorry I curse a bit or a lot here and there. So if I could just talk to you about things I'm going through and you can just listen, you don't even have to add to it, remove, just like let me vent a bit, get some stuff off my head, just feel like I'm being heard. I think I enjoy that a bit. And it gets to a point like, okay, if I said what I need to say or like need to talk to somebody about, I said that like once, two times. I don't think I'm going to continue saying that over and over and over and over again. It gets to the point where I'm like, okay, you already said this, now deal with your issue. So it's not like I'm just going to be talking to you all the time, just telling you, oh, I have this problem or no. It's just like when I just get like someone that understands what I'm going through or tries to understand, I think that's a plus. From my that's like from my experience. What else? Oh, I won't lie to you. I like girls that are beautiful. I like having something to look at. I'm human. What else can I put? Like yeah, kindness, being able to interact with people. I don't like people that are toxic in general, male, female. Just someone you can just relate to as a real human being. Like if you're someone who doesn't look down on other people, that's a plus. Society makes it so hard these days because everyone is all class and everything. But if you can see that literally all you have is a short life and everyone is going through something right now or is going to go through something sometime and you don't know anything can happen to anybody at any time. So it's best just to be humble because God is just basically having mercy on us to put us where we are right now. Because I've seen a lot of things happen in my short space on this earth. I've seen people like up here, go down here, go up here. So you never know where someone will be tomorrow. And yeah, I like it when a woman is humble and she doesn't like try and act like she's above anyone else. Just that humility. So basically, humility, kindness, understanding, beauty doesn't always have to be, and basically beauty doesn't have to be the standard of what people say beauty is. Because like me, sometimes I could just be attracted to maybe the way a girl's eyes look, or her nose, or her lips, or just one, or maybe the way you laugh. It could just be anything. It could just be anything. So, and that's the thing about relationships is like the more you mature, your wants and needs change with time. So things I can say I want right now, maybe 5 years from now, I won't want that. I'll be looking for something different. But for right now, those are the things that I would like to have that I've had in the past.
Thank you. AK, what about yourself?
Voila. Problematic or dos. Anyways,
Touche, Baba.
yo, you got some points to talk about, eh? Anyways, for me, I would say God fearing, um, family, like most big on family, um, smart, um, not too short, uh, good fingernails and toenails. Yeah, it's a must. It's a plus. Like, yeah. What else? What else? Can teach. Because it's like when kids are involved, man, there's a beautiful element in that. But that comes with nurturing, I guess. Cooking is a plus too. And take care of the home, have that thing in her to be able to do that. Which other one? Yeah, I think I hit a few of mine. For sure.
MCJB.
Man, my brothers are so smart. I'm so happy.
What-
You guys.
Wait,
get
I
all the
have
points.
I have a question. It's like similar. What's a non-sexual turn on for you?
Man, I was already preparing myself for this question. You just took me out. This girl is not nice, man. Anyway, a non-sexual turn off for me. Man, you cannot smell. Yeah.
No, non-sexual turn
ABO.
on. So something
You said
that
turn
turns
off
you
or turn
on
on?
that's not turn on.
Oh,
Turn on.
sexual turn on.
Non-sexual. See where your mind is going. I said non-sexual.
Non-sex. That's what I'm saying. Non-sexual turn on. So what I would like about a woman which is not sexual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not the answer?
Mhm.
Is that what you're asking for, right? Okay,
Correct.
yeah. I think I have physical and mental. Physical, you should be beautiful,
That's
clean.
sexual, basically. That's physical, so that's sexual. Anything physical
JB,
is sexual.
non-sexual turn on, not what you're attracted in a woman.
Nothing
They are two
related to
different
the body.
things.
No appearance. No appearance.
Okay. So let me forget about that. Let me just. Okay, then it's gonna be sapiosexual intellect.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There you go.
sapiosexual intellect. Yeah. Man, you threw me out. My mind was answering something else. Anyway, that's fine.
I knew it, and that's
Back
why I
to
tried to throw you off because we all answered it. I knew that's why I
Because
tried to
we
throw
know
you
you're
off.
very sexual. We know.
That is not nice, man. Anyway, back to you. Back to you. Yeah,
Okay.
just be smart.
JB
Yeah.
is the sexual guy.
Is it Tega, right? Tega.
Yeah.
Okay. What instantly ruins sex for you?
Ruin sex for me. Oh,
Are you in a relationship? First of all, are you in a relationship?
are you trying to get with me?
Wait a minute. Stop.
Smooth
Hold on.
criminal.
Why would you be? Why would you ask him that though? Why would you ask him that?
Because we literally ask everybody that gets on
He
here.
doesn't.
Do we not do that?
He's not married.
So that's what I'm
He's
asking
single.
because I don't
He's a
want
single
exactly.
guy.
So I just wanted to before somebody's girlfriend comes on here and says anyhow. That's why I'm just
Sister,
asking,
you
like,
cannot
okay.
come back. Just kneel down and put your hands up, man. He got you. Put your hands
Oh
up.
God!
You want to get over him?
Everybody meet
Turn off,
MTJB,
turn off.
the matchmaker. Anyways, continue. Go ahead.
I feel like okay, let me try and picture anything from my experiences. I can't think of anything, honestly speaking. I can only think of things that like will make me want to do it more with you, like which is like also a non-sexual turn on, which is sense of humor. Because can I get explicit a bit? But I'm not gonna talk about anything like that. But like
Go
basically
ahead,
just
bro.
like one of my exes, some of my exes like during sex, like certain funny things will happen and while we're having sex you just start laughing while we're having sex. So I don't know.
Other things like what?
That's like
You can't just
I don't know.
Who's laughing during sex?
funny things like, come on, man.
What's making you
Girl,
laugh?
what's funny things?
Things happen. Like I don't know. Like
What,
maybe
bro?
it's
No,
just
like
like
what
just
happened?
realize
Is this
like
after
just
hours?
throw
Is this
everything
after
off
hour
the table
talk?
on the
It
floor.
might as well
Just
be.
throw everything off the table on the floor, and you're just like, okay, this is this moment where eyes just lock, and you just both realize like you just communicate like telepathically, like yo, look what's going on, and just start laughing.
No, that's not the funny
I don't
thing.
know.
Baba, that's not the
I don't know. Or you
that's,
shampoo in one hole, it ends up in the next hole. I don't know.
That's
I'm
what
not
I was
laughing.
imagining.
that's
I'm not laughing. No, that's not funny.
no.
That's painful. I'm not laughing
She
about that.
said that's not funny.
Not funny.
No. Well, come on, man. One could be what you speak with, and the other one is the actual one. So why do you think he has to be the other one? The third hole. Why?
Better go and grab your
Okay,
painkiller.
it slipped in the other one. So it's
He said, yeah, slips in another hole. I ain't laughing about shit about that. That shit ain't funny about that. That is painful. T, what's your answer? What's one thing that you ruins sex for you instantly?
Too much talking.
What's too much talking?
Like just blabbing about Oh, you like that? How that feel? Oh, yeah.
Are you
Then
saying how you feel?
just spoil it and say, who's your daddy or some one of those corny. It's a rap.
Yeah.
Who owns this? What nigga? What? No, just don't. That
Yo,
just too much talking. So no.
it's just. I think mine was like, I don't know. It depends on how freaky I am at that point. Some shit might turn me off. Some shit might not. Sometimes it might. Sometimes it might not. It just depends, and just depends on who is with. So
No, I don't care how freaky or how horny or how off the chain my hormones are. If you start talking too much, it's a wrap.
Not even a role play.
No, role playing is different. Then I know where this. It's part of the process. But just like just you like that? Oh, no. Just hearing
that means
about
you're
it
gonna
is
love me
just.
because
Does it
I'm as
depend on
quiet
what
as a
he's
mouse.
saying?
Right.
That means you're gonna
Does
love me
role
because
play have to be announced all the time? Can't you just go with the flow and
No, but I'm not saying. See, you're misunderstanding role playing and being talkative. Those are two
That's two
different
different
things.
things.
Yeah, that's too
Yeah.
different.
Two different things. If we're role playing and I clock that, you clock that, we're locked in. It's different. But if you're just out here just talking nilly willy, yeah, you're about to be on your own.
So it
I mean,
doesn't matter what he's
you
saying.
might just like me because I don't say shit. I'm just quiet as a mouse.
No, I actually would not like that. I said too much talking. I didn't say silence.
Oh,
I don't moan. I don't moan. I don't moan.
He
I
said,
don't
"Give
moan
us
at
small."
all. I don't moan at all.
My guy's a robot.
You don't moan, you don't. Yeah, you're on your own.
I
I
don't.
need to know
Yeah,
you're
baby.
doing
None of
it.
that.
Like,
None of that. I don't moan.
Yeah.
You said
Hey.
what,
I just.
Ashley?
I said, I need to know that you're enjoying it. Like, you need to, I need some feedback. You can't just be quiet.
Okay, Ashley, what's yours? Sis, what's yours, Ashley? What's yours? What's your
No, the better question is, what's her idea of feedback? Like, what is feedback to you? Like,
Yeah, making noises, talking. I like talking. I like you to talk me through it. I like to talk the person that I'm being sexual through it as well.
talk me through it, sister girl? You ain't never lied. Ciao.
I'm a talker. I'm like, noises. Like, I think men making noises is very sexy too. Like, that's a turn on for me.
what's the funniest noise you've heard? Can you play the song for me?
Oh my God. Look at him. Oh, the funniest noise. I can't remember. Probably like a snort, like a snort. I think it's not really funny. It's actually kind of disgusting in this sense, but when
That's
people are
what
in
you
the
like.
no, I don't like that. I said that's one thing I don't like. But he said the funniest noise, so I think a snort would be the funniest one that I've ever heard. But yeah, I like talking.
I like
Hey,
talking,
Katie, you
but
have
not
one?
doing sex.
Did you say me?
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. Yeah.
Why? What's the question?
What instantly ruins sex for you?
Oh,
It's not even sex. I don't care, man. do whatever I want to do.
So nothing. Okay.
oh,
Didn't you just say you don't like when they smell?
Body odor.
No, you talked about what is unknown. That's what you said, right? Body odor is not ruining it. I'm already
It doesn't
in bed.
ruin it for you.
So if you stink, you're not gonna be in bed.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. Let's get it straight. What is not gonna make me? What's gonna keep my mojo if I'm having sex with you? I'm telling you, I don't have it. But what actual? Come on, man. Internet connection is. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I'm off.
Yeah, we can hear you. You just in one. You're just stuck, but we can hear
guys are
you.
all frozen.
You're the one that's frozen, but it's
Okay,
okay.
I'm sorry. So what I'm saying, get me right. Oh, I know.
Just keep going, keep going, keep going.
So
We can
I'm
hear
saying
you.
that for
No
me.
homo. No Diddy.
Okay, bro. Okay, we can get to bed. That's not gonna happen because prior to us having sex, there are things we should have done, right? And if I'm making love with you already, you're my woman. So at that time, I don't have any hindrances that is gonna stop me from making love to you. I'm saying.
Okay.
What if
hear
she's
you.
not your woman? It's just
True.
willy nilly. You grab someone, you still feel
I
the same
told
way.
you. No, that's why I do 60 day, I do 30 days, 60 or 90 day rule. So why I'm doing those things with you, I'm getting to know who you are.
Okay.
I
So
don't
you
know,
never had a one
JB.
night
I don't
stand.
believe
No
that
wala.
answer.
All that perfume you put on, once you
No, but
remove the clothes, some things
MCJ,
starts not adding up. Or more, I'm leaving.
you never had a one night stand.
Minus
no,
the one
no,
night
bro,
stand.
bro,
No, that's a good question
bro.
because you
No,
said
I've never
60,
had one night
90
stand.
days.
I've never had a one night. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he always says anybody that he's had sex with has been his former girlfriend or something.
I
That's
know,
what
Yeah.
he
but
said.
you don't
Just
really know this not during sex till you have sex. You know what I mean? So it's like
no,
Yeah,
no.
that is.
I'm using Ashley's
Let's
example,
we
not
are at
yours.
yeah. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to come out here and tell you and be so explicit about some kind of things. You know, like I feel like I'm very open. Before we can get to mathematics, me and you touching things. So when I realized that your hygiene mentalities are low, first of all, you are out of place. You cannot be my sexual partner.
I mean,
Okay,
but
so that's
you can
how
tell
I
from
when
meeting someone, you can tell already. Like if you
love
have body odor, it's already there. You can't mask it that much. You know what I mean?
from the first time you meet her, judgment for the first time you meet her. If I'm
Yeah, you
meeting
can
a
tell now.
woman like my 30-day rules, is you nah, bro. No, we go around, we go to the movie around, we go play basketball and all those kind of things. I get to know you as a well. For me, just me.
Right.
Hey yo, that's that Cameroonian internet connection because it ain't giving.
Just my
Eh,
I don't know who's African. I don't know who's international. You MCJB or Tega, but like
Hey
I know,
yo,
right?
So
you
he's
guys
in
then we're gonna have to come
Cameroon.
know I'm
back
in
to
a new
you.
neighborhood
Yeah, we'll come back to
now.
him. Let him
maybe you
All
should
right,
switch
AK,
back
go
to the
ahead, and
other
then we're gonna
line.
move on to our topic.
MCJB has
Go
been
ahead.
in a new neighborhood for a long time now.
Yo, so wait, so he's in Cameroon.
Might as well be.
No, it's not in Cameroon.
Don't mind him. He's in the states, bro. He's in the states. Bad network.
But they will. But I think my own will be finger in the butt. If you're
Shame.
venturing down there, like it's time to throw a flag on the play. You know what I mean? Flag up. Shoo! Hey man, listen, I don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna have to take some time out,
Hold on, what
reassess.
was it again?
Like when your finger starts going towards, the butthole, it's time to throw
For you. So her finger should not go in your
yes,
ass.
yes. You start
Gotcha.
seeing the ref, time out, all those good things, like yeah, man.
Gotcha. Okay. I have a scenario, y'all. Y'all ready to hear this? What would y'all do? Okay. I have a dilemma at work. I had my 30th birthday celebration Friday night at a really nice lounge that has a live band and a good DJ afterward. I invited 10 people from my job, including my boss. I worked there for almost 6 years and consider all these people to be my friends. My boss is about 20 years older, but assured me he was going to be there. He did show up and brought his wife, listen, wife, who acted like a real bitch all night. Didn't socialize and acted like she was mad when he danced with me when they played 2 Chainz's birthday song. They got so bad that she actually called for an Uber and left early while we stayed, got drunk, and had a great time. The issue now is my boss emailed me over the weekend to say he's going to have to put a transfer in for me to another office that's about an hour away from where I work now. He says it's a company move, but I believe that his wife has something to do with this. Do I have grounds for a lawsuit? And she said, I believe that his bad built butch body wife of a bitch has something to do with this. What y'all think?
Oh wow.
He's out of line. He's out of line.
Who's out of line? The employee's out of line or
The
the wife
employee
is
is
out of
out of
line?
line. I think the employee is out of line. I mean, at the end of the day, it's his wife. Like, if you're in a marriage, and your husband is going out, I mean, you should be able to go with him. And he allowed her to come with him. And I mean, what kind of dancing were they doing? Because birthday song, that's a song that you kind of like, you gonna be, you know what I'm
A
saying?
little raunchy.
Yeah, so did he get behind her? Like, what happened? Like, would
Mm.
in that situation, would you feel disrespected? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and for her to even be like talking about his wife like that, very disrespectful. Like, if you had any respect for your boss, you know, that you consider your friend, you wouldn't even be playing with his wife like that. That's one thing. And I mean, I don't know if I mean, who's to say she really got pulled enough to be able to get you transferred? You know, maybe he was the one feeling uncomfortable because, you know, what were you even telling him? Were you disrespecting his wife to him? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of factors that play into it to where she probably do need to get out of there and go somewhere else. Maybe she crossed some lines that she shouldn't have. Maybe he crossed some lines that he shouldn't have, you know?
Anybody else before I get my input?
So,
Hold on. How soon was it that she got the notice of a transfer after the event?
they could have said, you know,
Huh?
you said the weekend, right?
Yeah, it was over the weekend. So then by Monday, she got
Oh,
the.
by Monday. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Calling everybody our job friends.
That was
That's okay. That's one right there. That's one. I don't know. I feel like it's more to it. I think that the girl and her boss, they got some type of situation going on. Because, first of all, for one, if he's invited his wife to my birthday party, by means that's cool. Like, you shouldn't feel no type of way. You get what I'm saying? Unless y'all got something going on. And then on top of that, y'all not gonna be sitting there. I'm not gonna let my man go to nobody's employee's birthday and you dancing to no damn birthday birthday party or birthday song, whatever. And then what really got to me is the fact that like she like the husband like let the wife leave, catch an Uber to go home while he stayed with his employee. You got me fucked up. Because let me tell you something. If I'm Ubering home, you best believe your ass is in that Uber right next to me. I bet you that. Because ain't no way you're gonna sit there and just like stay. But you know what I'm saying? There's no way. If you know that your wife is feeling uncomfortable, you should be like, you know what, we out.
Exactly.
Absolutely not. I think they got something going on. I think yeah, I think the wife, I don't know if I would say like as far as to having her transfer, but I would definitely like address the issue for sure.
I
So
mean,
you
if
feel like it's not a lawsuit thing? Is that what you're saying? Like it's justified?
I feel like there's more to the story. I feel like it's an affair that's going on, and people just in their feelings. The girl is in her feelings because he pulled up to her event with his wife, and she just thought it was going to be him. That's what it is given. That's what I really think the situation is.
yeah.
True.
I can see
He
that.
trying to save his marriage.
Our
How
first
would you be
mistake
able to
was
cross-
having a party and inviting coworkers. That's the very first mistake. I don't care how long I've worked at a place. A party where I'm supposed to turn up and move my hips side to side. I'm not inviting nobody from work. I don't even have them on social media. Talk about inviting you to my party. Mm-mm.
Okay. Anybody else?
Mr. Jeb, what do you think about that scenario?
Yeah, man. Just so you guys know, we have a tornado warning outside, man. The weather is pretty bad. So if you guys can get me, it's because of that. It's really, really bad outside here. Anyway, I think
It's not because you moved to a new neighborhood.
no. That's a plus too, right? Yeah, you already know that, man. Don't do it. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me. Yeah, by neighborhood you can only have one connection in that spectrum. You cannot have any other one. It's a new, you know that.
Oh man, that's when you
Anyway,
messed up there. Sorry.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, so to be very honest with you, this is my sense of concern. Bringing her wife to a coworker's birthday, it's very, very fine with me. I'm not judging that. I've taken my wife to one of those events, but it was back in the days. And now for her wife to actually act that way, like birthday song and all those kind of things, the problem here is between the husband and the wife. They are not happy at home. They might, let me use suggestive language. They might not be happy at home. They might have issues. I don't understand why you will come there, you're catching feelings. If your husband is dancing, birthday, 2 Chainz with some with the co-worker, girl, get up, go grab a dude and do the same thing too. Let's see who's winning. You understand? So I just find it like they have issues already going on at home. And now you're trying to bring and for an exhibition. Like, okay, you're looking at this dude at work, you respect him, but at home, he's a nobody. That's why I can walk away and go whatever I want to do because why would he be dancing with you and I'm sitting here watching? So the fight is between the husband and wife. The damsel who invited the boss and came and all that happened, she doesn't have a problem. They might love one another. Who doesn't love their co-workers in some type of way? There's someone you feel for them like that, but you will not outrightly have that exhibition. So the woman is cool with me. I just think the woman and the wife and her husband should actually sort themselves out. Yeah.
Who doesn't love their husband and wives? I mean, their coworkers like that. Raise your hand up.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Who's here? Who's never loved a coworker?
Who's
I
never?
think we can tell by T's
What?
face she disagrees.
I say no. I'm saying like from the first job you had from McDonald's to today. Have you ever worked at a place where you've come across a coworker you don't like love? Have you ever been in love with any of your coworkers, or you've never?
Nope.
Nope.
Love
I
or
mean, I
like?
wouldn't say love, but feelings, yeah.
You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm
Okay,
saying. Let's
okay.
not put it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there are co-workers that I work with that if it's not because of that, you
Attachment.
cannot be a co-worker. I would definitely did that.
Yeah,
I've made
friendship.
those kind.
Yeah, friendship. Not love.
Definitely.
No,
When I had
no
that
friendship.
dated,
I
what
mean
are you
love.
talking about?
I mean
No
love.
friendship.
The co-workers I've
No
worked with that I
friendship.
actually feel I felt something for them.
So,
That's
Yeah.
to be very honest with you.
so wait, going back to that scenario, right? So let's say that the table had 12 people max, right? And she invited the 12 people, but homeboy brought his wife, and it's just like a 13th person. So it's like, it's above capacity. Is that an issue or no?
Go home.
It's an issue. It's an issue.
Go
okay?
home.
I wouldn't
Mm.
bring my wife without telling my colleague that I'm my wife. I would not just bring that randomly. I'll have to
Simple.
let you know.
Yeah, okay. So maybe she was upset that it was maximum capacity and he brought the wife. I don't know. Just saying.
You're
Okay,
gonna have to come.
don't
You're gonna have to
don't-
call
that's what I'm
Uber for her
saying.
to go back.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you took the wife there and they realized that okay, we only have 12 seats, there's no 13 seat for you to sit. Two things: the wife got to either go back or they have to go back together. And to be honest with you, this boss will not just bring the wife without telling that girl. If she's bringing the wife without telling that girl, this lady is like, okay, he just showed up with his wife. Honestly, there is something going on. There might be something going on between the colleague, the co-worker, and the manager. You understand? But the way this
I mean,
whole
why
girl
there's something
sounds,
going on between them? Why would he bring his wife?
because the woman is saying that for you to prove to me that there's nothing between you and Grace, you got to take me to the party.
Mm-hmm.
So her name is Grace.
No, that's suggestive, man. Come on, man.
That was funny. so honestly speaking, what I think is the man, the boss, is the one who is wrong for bringing his wife. Honestly speaking, because if he was going to bring his wife, he should have just let her know. I guess that's all I think. I mean, because even if it's like you're inviting your friend to come over, or you're inviting your girlfriend to come over, and she brings her friends, it's like, yeah, what's all of this? It's supposed to be. You didn't make any plans like this. So either way, I just feel like any form of invitation that you don't know about to your occasion, it's not right. Like that's all I feel.
Bro, have you met a
Nah.
toxic woman? I used to date one girl. I left Minnesota from Maryland. I went to school. I was living in my uncle's house. This girl just got her ticket when they came to Maryland and told me that we are not going to any hotel room. She is coming to sleep in my uncle's house so the family should know I have a girlfriend. I'm sitting here like, okay, I don't even have a job. I'm just a student trying to put my life together. You're in Maryland telling me you need to come and sleep. You need to come so the whole family should see you. No, sister, that was it. That was the last time I saw her.
Not
You understand?
sister.
Standing
Yeah,
on
that was the
business.
That was the last time I saw her. So, bro, there are very, very toxic women out there. There are times that I will come here, I'll tell my wife I'm going to host this event. She will tell me which event. I'll say this. I'll say she will get up, go shower, and tell me I am coming with you. You are not on that list. They did not invite you. I'm the MC. I have a spot for one person. How you? She will get on my neck, or she will even dress up and tell me I was just messing with you. You understand? But I'm sitting here thinking, like, what if I go to someone's wedding as an MC and I'm bringing my wife? Doesn't make sense, right?
That's crazy. That's
But there are
crazy.
women who will actually dress up and get in that car with you and tell you. There are ladies who will stand in front of the car and tell you, you cannot move this car if I'm not driving with you. Man, have you seen
That's one of my
toxic
that's one
women?
of my pet
I feel
peeves. I hate stuff
I
like
feel
that. It's one thing I
I
Yeah,
hate.
feel
but
like
I think
it
at the end of the day,
boils down
MCJB, that's
to
work, right? You're going to work. But I feel
yeah.
like if you're inviting a person, an adult person, especially that you know that they have a partner, you have to give them a +1. You count all married and people in relationship as two. It's
I
very
ain't got count
disrespect.
shit.
Listen, I don't care if you know that person or not. If I don't really know that person and I feel some kind of way, I wouldn't go. But I feel like it's disrespectful that you know somebody's in a relationship and you extend that invitation just to them.
See, to be very
I
honest
think
with you,
it's
I have
disrespectful.
friends who don't talk. I have friends who don't talk to my wife. I'll go to that event. So I don't transfer enemies.
I know
Okay.
that's like I said, right? That's
Mhm.
okay. Your
Mhm.
wife doesn't talk to them, but for courtesy, I
So I should
feel
take my
like you
wife to I
should.
should take my wife to that
No, I
event.
did not say you should take her. Like I said, I wouldn't go if I'm not close to that person. But courtesy, extend a +1.
Honestly, that's right. That's right.
Extend a +1.
What I think we don't understand about women is like they just like as she said, courtesy. They just sometimes they don't even really want to go or they don't really care about something, but they just want you to just am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
just acknowledge the fact that
yeah,
like,
just that
oh,
acknowledgement. Am I right
but
about
yeah,
that? Yeah, that's something
that's
I've
true.
noticed about women. Some things they just fuss about. It's not as if they really care about it. Just want you to acknowledge them.
But that stuff is not right. For instance, a woman will tell
No,
you that she's
you
going to
can't
the
say
soccer
that's
game.
not right. You can't say
No,
that's
no, no,
not right.
no.
You don't understand how a woman
No,
thinks.
honestly,
We don't.
no.
Women don't think like us.
From my judgment, it's not right because you will not. You will tell me you want to go to the supermarket. I'll tell you, okay, go. You'll be like, oh, so you're just letting me go to the store by myself. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I will tell her, okay, I'm going to the soccer game. Oh, did you have a game today? I did not know you have a game. You understand? So I'm saying that my life should not be centered around.
The only thing
Mhm,
you can learn from this is: do you
mhm,
want your relationship with your wife or your girlfriend or females in general to be better
mhm.
or worse? That's just how you're going to pick it. Worse or better? That's just the only thing. You can't change anything. You want it to be
No, I
better.
can
You
change.
want it to be
No, no.
worse. That's just the only thing.
I don't do that. That's something to talk about because just the other day we were talking about how the rate of divorce in my city is going a lot up. We never used to have that because folks were tolerating. Like, okay, you have to take it. But now you're having a lot more smart women out there making more money and doing stuff. Then you, as the man of the house, you're not becoming the boy of the house. So the least the woman used to talk to her back in Africa, like, oh, stand for yeah, do this, do that. You can do those no more in the US. So guess what? When the woman realizes that she can actually do things by herself, you become an entity. You feel me? So I don't feel like I can change a woman. I feel like you are there as my partner. Me and you, we get together. We're going to get a loggerheads a lot, but I have to compromise with you, but not change your mindset. That's why I cannot do toxic.
Like it still comes down to African men or men in general. We always think, oh, you must respect me, whatever,
Thank you.
whatever. But
Thank you.
it doesn't always have to be like that. It's like, do you want, like I just said before, this is from experience with my sisters, my aunties, girls I've dated. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be pissed off? Sometimes that's what women will just give you, left or right, happy or pissed off. Pick one. It can get there. It can get there. Trust me. And
Why should I have to
when you're
pick?
in
Why do I have to
when
pick
you're in
her?
relationships with women, you get to a point where okay, things are happening, things are happening. You get to a crossroad. It's like okay, some shit has fucked up in the past. Some shit has well, still went left. Some things went wrong. Some things went right. But like they might focus on the things that went wrong, and it gets to a point where it's just like okay, do you want us to be happy or do you want to be pissed off? It gets there sometimes.
You're based in Nigeria and you do music. Just let me just get your point
Yeah.
of view. You have this recent issue going on with Yule Edochie and May and the other woman, right? That he left his
Okay.
wife for the new one that he's with. Who do you stand with? Are
None
you
of
Igbo?
them.
Are you Igbo?
No, my mom was evil. Rest her
Okay.
soul.
So who do you
So rest
stand
in
with
peace.
Yule or you stand against Yule?
Who do I stand with? I don't stand with anybody.
Or you don't care about them, right?
I don't really care.
Okay, cool. Because I, for one, I have the notion that you actually was married to this woman and doesn't feel that kind of way again. Now got another woman pregnant and he's happy with her. So let it be. I don't have that belief that a man should actually be with a woman because of what the society thinks about it. So I feel like as I'm here right there, if AK is my friend, if tomorrow I'm no longer married to AK's sister, cool with it. AK, we have a bond. Friendship goes, things we don't talk about the sister, we're not going to talk about them. But if we have a relationship, we talk about our issues, talk about our issues, man, cars and all those kind of things. I will keep those things going. So I just feel like as a person, I better of myself in a relationship. Okay. And the relationship should be compromising. If I'm coming to be the one who's going to condone me, like, oh, MCJB, whatever you're doing, you cannot eat at 8 o'clock. You can't do this. I want you to live happy. I want you. No, don't do those things. I have a mom. I'll move back to my mom's house.
MTJB, just to add on to that, I think that there is compromising in circumstances. I believe what Tega is saying, that in situational things that are happening, it's not saying that this is final, but for the peace, or if you want to have wahala at that moment, sometimes the female might put you in that position where at that moment, all the compromising you're talking, that one's going to happen later. What are you going to do now?
What
are you going to choose peace, or are you going to choose wahala? All that in between the middle is there's time and place for that. Yeah.
With you right now, what are you going to do to make me compromise? Women do that. They're like, okay, what are you going to do for us to move to where you want to be? They're not going to just move to where you want to be because you want to be there.
So in that situation,
let give his point. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So in that situation, then is it every time that she chooses to do that you fold?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, that's the thing. Like how they say, whatever you give a woman, she gives you back. Have you heard that before?
So
I was actually listening to a sermon about this today. So with those kind of things, like when you give in, it's creating a space to where a person is manipulating and controlling you as well. So if you know that this person, if I don't give them this, they're going to act out or they're going to not talk to me for 3 days, and you're constantly giving in, and it comes to a point where they're controlling and manipulating you as well. So I mean, you don't want to always be giving in. You do want to create
No, that's the thing. Okay, yeah, some people are manipulative, but like I get what you're saying. Some people are manipulative, but it's just like in a healthy. I'm just talking about in a healthy, even as most healthy relationship you can be in. In the most healthy relationship you can be in, it still happens like that. I'm not saying like 247. You always have to be like, oh, I have to do this to get peace, or if I don't do this, I'm going to be facing this bullshit. No, it's not always going to be like that in a healthy relationship because that's like quote unquote what I'm trying to portray. Like this is in a healthy relationship. I'm talking about a toxic relationship because even in a healthy relationship, there needs to be some sort of compromise. And if it's a healthy relationship, it's like okay, if there's feedback, is okay. I do this, you do that. It's not like okay, you must do this for me to do that. I don't understand. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I kind of like understand you. I understand what you're coming from, but what you're saying is for me to get that imminent peace and walk away from the house, right? But I'm telling you that walking out of that house and coming back, I have to come back and start going now for that makeup sex and all those kind of things. Man, who has time for that, man? Do you know what side chicks are doing out there? They don't give you that. No, let's talk about this.
But that's when man of God. You know that love is long suffering. If you love a woman,
bro, I don't want to bring God in this. If you've known about me, I don't really try to bring so much religion to this thing.
But
the highest person when you go now to your Bible who had all the women in the world was Solomon, 1,000. Okay, and you're telling me that
we keep on saying Solomon had 1,000, but do you know that's what led to his downfall?
Bro, he had it already, but he went to heaven according to beliefs.
No. Like you know that he started worshiping.
Okay, idols. let's leave Solomon. Let's leave Solomon. Let's use Abraham.
Women he was following.
Let's use Abraham. He had more than one. Isaac had more than one. Jacob had more than one. All the great people, they had more than one. Right? Just few of them never had. So if you want to talk about that, I will tell you, okay, what if I'm Islam? What if I'm Muslim? I'm not following Christianity. So I'm just saying that I don't really want to be stagnant with a woman who is not making me feel happy. That's why I brought up the issue of side chick. Most folks who have mistresses or concubines, okay, is because they cannot tolerate certain things in their marriages. You hardly see a man who is happy with one woman and goes out there for all those things. If you're truly happy and you're getting what you need from your marriage, you will not look for it. That's why my sisters will tell you that they want a man to pick them. because they believe a man is a righteous person to pick a woman. No. As a man, if I am not happy with you at home, I will not lie to you. I will not leave my house pretending to, okay, let me just go. I'll come out, talk about it. No. If I'm not happy with you, I am not leaving the house if we don't fix the problem. You understand? And for us to fix that problem, one person has to be right, one has to be wrong. That's what life is all about.
But a woman will never agree to be wrong.
But compromise actually heals. But for you to compromise, you need to let
You know,
something
that's
go.
why like the best thing to just do sometimes is just overlook, just let it go. Like let it go, let go and let go.
You
just have
end up
peace.
having kids in your house who are not your kids. Keep letting
No,
things
no,
go.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
You don't understand what I'm saying. 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 This is from experiences from aunts, sisters, cousins, just females in general, just interacting with females in general.
Okay.
Interacting with females. These are like people that have cut me off completely, come back to me. So I know like okay, I can tell like if I do this right now, if I say this right now, how they will feel, how they would react, or I can tell like oh they would want me to do certain things at certain times.
Let's play this
Just
game. What's your body count?
okay. I don't know.
You don't know your body
Not the
count.
body count. Dang,
How
y'all.
No,
Okay,
how many
go
girls
ahead,
have you?
sorry.
How many girls have you been with?
I don't know.
Okay, so you can't talk because we have gurus on this platform, man. We have
I don't
gurus
know. I
here.
don't know. I don't count.
We
I
have
don't count. But
gurus on this platform.
I don't count. But maybe like
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
100 or more.
Jesus, 100.
Okay, that's fine.
Jesus
I don't know. I don't know.
Christ.
If it's 100, we can now be looking at you like maybe you're number
Okay, you
maybe
have
you're number
somebody
4.
that's not topping your own now. You guys want to be giving AK high body count.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the amount. I lost count a long time ago.
Let's do this in short.
Okay.
I was thinking you were a wholesome guy for my sister here, but
I
But
know.
that was like in the past. That was me in the past.
Look
That
at
was
you.
me in
Look
the
at you
past.
now.
I've changed.
Look at you in the past. Look at
That
you.
was me in the past. I've changed
You've
now.
lost a
I've
good. You've
changed
lost a
now.
good American
You
woman, bro.
know, that was me in the past. I just clocked 31. So like, I've changed my life. Not like I'm changing my life. I've changed my life. Besides, like right now, I'm at the point like if I ever end up having sex, I always feel like, why do I do that? It makes me chase God more. It makes me pray more. Just like pushes me away from all of that more and more. I'm at the point like things that used to just freak me out and like I used to be a bit obsessed about women. None of that anymore. I'm just looking for genuine connections now.
You don't say yourself.
Okay,
I'm fun,
it's
but
okay.
listen,
We know the real you.
let me play this clip for you guys,
Okay.
right? Let's let me see what you guys think.
If you broke, stop saying, if I had $1 million, I'd be good for the rest of my life. No, you won't. If you broke, you got $1 million you got to buy right now. You got $1 million worth you got to buy right now. You need a house, car. Most of y'all bad spending money, you're going to spend money at the mall. You're going to go to celebrate. You got $1 million. By the time you do all that, you're going to be broke again. So stop saying if I had $1 million, it ain't about a number. It's about being a hard worker every day and grinding every day and keep going and keep going. It's a lifestyle. It's not a destination. So stop putting a destination on your goals. If I had $1 million, no, grind every day and get you some income forever.
All right. So what you think, Tutu? What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, damn, if I had $1 million, I don't think I'm broke. I think it just depends on how you use that money. Now, like he's saying, if you're going and you're splurging and you're doing all this unnecessary extra shit, I mean, well, damn. And even still, it depends, like, what exactly are you possibly buying that you can literally go ahead and just blow 1 million just like that? You get what I'm saying? In a sense, if you're not being financially responsible, I think it's possible people can do it. But I just think that if you're not being resourceful, you're not being financially smart about that 1 million, then of course you're just going to be ending up spending it and blowing it just like that. But I think 1 million is enough to start more, like, and able to like create something for you. That makes sense.
I think he was saying, I think it's two sides to it. I believe he was talking out of it from the perspective of people looking at it that if only I had $1 million and that was it, I'll be good like for the rest of my life. He was, I think he was attacking that element of saying that you still got to add to it. So he's saying that if you think a million, you can just live off that for the rest of your life. That's not going to happen. But looking at it from the flip side, if it's people who are already have something going on and they're like, yo, I need $1 million in the sense that if I had $1 million to boost what I already have going on, then I'll be good. So in that sense, I look at it as like, it is true. Someone could have $1 million. You already got a business. You got things you're working on. Now you bring $1 million to it. You can upscale your business. You can now invest. You can do other things to where you can now multiply that money to where it's now more than $1 million. But if you're coming from a broke mindset, like he's speaking of, he's saying that you're not looking to flip this money. You're looking at this money is going to be all I need and I'm going to be good. And he's like, that's not true. Because once you have a house, once you have all these expenses, if you don't know how to flip this money before you know it, you're going to be broke again. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, after that, yeah. He's just talking about hard work. Basically, in the same way, if you work hard enough, you can still get that $1 million. If you get the $1 million, you don't work hard, you can lose everything. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, I understood what he was saying, but if you give me $1 million, like, I mean, if you're just blowing off the money, of course you're gonna be broke again. But I mean, if $1 million is not magically gonna, just fall out of the sky. So you're gonna have to work to even be able to get to that point, unless you like win the lottery or something. But I mean, if somebody just gave me $1 million, I would never be broke again because I know what I would do with it. So, if I look at it from that perspective, then I mean, you can give me $1 million, I won't ever be broke again. So I can say that, like for real, I'll make investments to where my money would return to me. So, but I mean, you're gonna have to work to get to $1 million anyway. So I mean, it's gonna take hard work to get there regardless. So if you work hard enough to make $1 million, then I mean you gotta have some kind of smarts to be able to keep it for sure. So I don't know. He was kind of just talking everywhere, but I understood what he meant.
I mean, I agree with everyone. If you got $1 million, you gotta still work to multiply that money, right? But sometimes it's almost as though he insinuated that if you work hard, you're gonna get $1 million regardless. That's not true. You can work as hard as a dog and still not make $1 million. So there's no amount of hard work that can replace cash in hand. Let's not get that fucked up. So, yes, hard work is good to maintain it, but hey, $1 million is $1 million.
Sir.
MC JB, what do you think of that scenario?
I'm just happy you guys brought this up. I think the other thing my pastor was talking about is that the phrase. So if you know one of the richest families in America, Anderson Cooper, the journalist, right?
CNN.
Yes, Anderson Cooper. I think his great grandfather was Anderson Cooper. What's his name again? Cornelius Vanderbilt. Cornelius Vanderbilt. This is one of the richest family of all time from the U.S. But now the money is all gone. The money is all gone. So I'm just saying that this dude talking about money probably has a lot of money, so he knows about this time being. That's why he says you should be grinding as you live your life because money is not going to be forever. You understand? Generational wealth. Some people just come and just squander everything. Now, the why I mentioned Anderson Cooper is because you look at him. If he's someone that his great grandfather was the richest person or one of the richest men in America, now the family is struggling to get back to that point because one dynasty came and squandered everything. Why should I, as MCJB, spend all my time working hard and saving all the money? Then my kids just take the money and trust fund kids and spend everything with their girlfriend. You understand? That doesn't make sense to me. For me to have $1 million, it shows that I work so hard for it. If I work so hard for it, let me at least spend that money while I'm alive. Enjoy myself. Have a good time. Vacations, go trips, philanthropies, give to people, just like Bill Gates. He says he's not going to leave anything to his daughter. He's going to make sure he donates everything to the poor. I feel like I want to have so much money, help the poor like I'm doing right now, leave some for my family, but I don't believe that a poor man should not aspire to get a million. Get a million if you want to, but don't feel like you're going to get broke. So I'm looking at it from two sides. It's good to get the money, and on the other side, if you can't get it, stay with your $32 a year that you make a month and do whatever you do with it. Stop speaking for everyone. Thank you.
I have a question. Where did you hear Anderson Cooper don't got no money?
Sorry?
Where did you hear that Anderson Cooper don't got no money?
No,
I'm literally trying to act.
No money. I didn't say he didn't got no money. I said his great granddaddy was the richest man, Cornelius Vanderbilt. Let me drop the article here so you guys can read if you have a second. One of the richest man, he had $80 million back in the 1930s. $80 million. But now, since he's gone, they squandered the money onto his mother, who is the great grand daughter, is left with nothing. And Cooper now is surviving through CNN and other gigs he does. But following the kind of person coming from that family, right? He's not supposed to be working so hard for money because money was a necessity to them. It was not luxury.
Maybe I need to read this article because I could have sworn Anderson Cooper has money. Like his mother passed away, right? Not too long ago, I think. His mother passed away or something like that, and she was built on money too.
That's why you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but either way, if it's not a company that can withstand, if their family can have a company that can withstand changes in time, eventually the money will run out. Or if it's not something like they had real estate, like a lot of real estate, even if they had a lot of real estate, if they didn't have stuff like hotels or houses they're renting out, it will still run out.
Yeah, so just read. If you have a second, go through. That's what I said is following how much he has now. If he has 30 million now, his great granddaddy had 80 million in the 1930s, which means if you convert that right now, those are trillions of dollars.
Yeah, trillions.
Yeah. You understand? So I'm just saying that amount of money he has now is nothing comparable to his great granddaddy. Yeah, he's rich.
You should have said that. When you first started, you not said no, you didn't. We'll come back and replay this clip. Make sure you have this clip together.
You made it seem, to some listeners,
you made it seem like he had no money.
No, I'm comparing him to his great granddaddy. Not to. Cooper makes at least 24 million a year. Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, aren't there other family members that money should have gone to anyways?
No, you look at the generation. Just go to the family tree. That's how they are dropping down. Like I think one had just like a child or something, So now Anderson Cooper is a great grand. Not a lot of them are left. Few of them are left. And few of them.
T, is it better to date a significant other who is broke but loyal, or is it better to date someone who is rich and a cheater?
Dating, definitely rich and a cheater. If it was marriage, my answer would be different. Dating, absolutely rich and a cheater. I'll take that.
What you doing?
Over what?
Over
broke and loyal.
Broke but loyal. Kyle, what you doing?
Say what she said.
I mean, if I already got money, she don't gotta have money, so she can be broke and be loyal because she's gonna be taking my money regardless.
Don't create scenario.
I'm just saying. I got money.
No,
she don't gotta have money.
Podcast.
Broke and loyal. I don't need.
You cannot do that.
Broke and loyal. I said what I said. I said what I said. Broke and loyal.
You're not gonna come on this podcast and cap for anybody.
Broke and loyal.
You want to broke below somebody, but then all of a sudden now all she's taking your money, this and that, good digger, this and that. So we don't want to hear no type of stories. Okay,
hey man,
don't come and cap for us.
I don't need all those extra bodies in my house. I said it.
Tigger, go ahead. What you choosing?
Broke and loyal.
Broken loyal.
Okay. We can always grind and come up together.
What if she don't want to grind?
Get someone else.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, what you choosing?
Yeah, like the other guy's broke and loyal. I was broke and loyal, rather.
Ashley?
It just depends. I mean, if this is a rich guy, is he sharing his money with me, or is he just rich? I mean...
He's rich. Is just say He's not sharing the money.
He's
He-
sharing with me.
He's sharing with all the other girls too. He a cheater.
Right.
That's fine. I mean, if we're just dating, though, I mean, we're dating. I mean, you can date other people. I can date other people. So,
Not like that. You guys are locked in, and he's cheating and going behind your back. That's the
you said
scenario.
dating.
It says
When you're dating,
dating.
you're not
Don't get
locked
it
in.
confused.
Or what are you implying to? Is that what it is? Like you're not seeing
It's just
other people?
it's just a rich and a cheater.
Oh, rich and a cheater. Okay.
Oh, but what are we saying? We're dating or we're married to this person or?
No, you're not married. You're dating.
She didn't say married, but
She said dating.
all right.
Girl,
Yeah.
you want the rich and cheater. Stop prolonging
That's what she said. She was trying to.
Already, I said if he
At
shares
this
his money
point,
with
it's
me.
crazy.
The
I think-
explanation
I
was
think
too
that, you
much.
know, the girls will sit here. You know what? I think the girls we all start
All the
hearing will
girls
say,
want the rich
rich
guy.
and cheater, rich and cheater. Because let me tell you something. Broke and loyal, you're broke, and all you're gonna give me is stress and wahala. So you know what? Let me just go ahead and
Good D is not enough.
take the money real quick.
What if he's laying it down and he don't got the funds? But you know, this is Mr.
But look here,
He laying it down.
like your dick is not paid by that.
Hey yo, he laid it down to the point where you think of creative new ideas on how we can make it more money.
Let me tell you this.
Got that magic stick.
I'd rather cry in the Rolls Royce than a Toyota Camry, okay?
Okay.
So let me be crying inside.
No wahala.
To I stand with you. I was just gonna ask you ladies here that would you pick MCJB or you pick Dangote?
I don't even Dangote don't even need to be rich. I'm still choosing him.
Thank you. Thank you. See? So it says a lot. It says a lot right there. Though you make it funny, at least the message out there is we will go for the money. There's no way you're sitting here telling me that will I choose Rihanna who is sleeping with other people or choose my wife. Are you serious? What are you telling me?
You cheated Rihanna.
Of course.
Chai.
Everyone knows that.
Chai.
Why? Shut. Okay, I should just stop talking.
No, continue.
I should stop talking. We do a lot of this. We do a lot of this fake stuff, and that's why that's my issue. That's my issue with Africans. Some Africans, we fake it. We fake things because we try to be like you need to be morally upright. People should see you like that Miss Goody Two Shoes. No, that is fake. There's no way I'm gonna pick Tutu or T or Ashley or my wife over Rihanna or Nicki Minaj. Are you kidding me?
What if you actually love your wife?
Bro,
Like,
we are talking here about money. This world is built on money.
No, money is in everything. Money is in everything. Honestly,
there are two things on earth.
I will literally tell you, like, yeah, you need money, but like, money is in everything. You can have
There are
someone who has
two things
money
on
and you don't
earth.
love the person.
Everything else you're saying, you're just saying. There are two things on earth: water and a woman's cookie. There is nothing again that matters on earth.
Imagine.
For you.
Yep.
For you.
Well, that's for me. That's what all I'm saying to you is this. Those are the highest things that have been sold for all time. The days of Christ, they were
Water and cookie.
They were selling water and they were selling cookie. Those are the oldest trades on earth.
The water is to push the cookie down. If you
the water is for you to eat. Water is for you to drink.
Where's that emoji? I need that emoji with my head exploding.
You're going to the desert, you know. Those are the greatest things that have been sold of all time. Gold has always been valuable, yes, but water and cookie, everything we do on earth here is centered about a woman. That's why they will make fun of men who are not married. But a woman who is very, very happy a woman who is rich these days and has no man, her friends call her boss lady. But a woman who has no money and is married to a man, she is considered a pauper. There's no way people respect this Nigerian actress who is married to Nwoko, the senator, right? People don't respect that woman. She truly lost her husband. She's very, very young. But the man is a billionaire. He's married to how many wives? People respect. All of us want to be Ned Nwoko. Want to be Ned. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you that no, if I have billions of dollars, my wife will not even worry where you're sleeping tonight. As long as she has a private jet, she has people taking care of her at home. Sweetheart, please use a condom. That's what she'll be telling
You know,
you.
let me tell you something from this is something a quote from Andrew Tate. I think everyone here should know who Andrew Tate is.
Yep, go for it.
You know how obsessed Andrew Tate is about money?
Mm-hmm.
and wealth, and he likes rubbing in people's faces. Like
Mm-hmm.
last week, I came across a reel where he was talking about his grandmother now.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like a family get together, and this is grandmother's like maybe like 90 or something. I can't remember the exact age. And he said he looked at everybody in the room. There were like maybe like I don't know, maybe exaggerated, but it was like there were 70 people in the room talking about grandchildren, great grandchildren in the room. And it was like there's no better feeling. There's no amount of money that can give you that kind of feeling to see yourself in that position. Even if he talked about himself that there's no amount of money you can ever get that he would value as much as valuing having a family like as long as much
Bro.
as his grandmother has. And that's
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Tate for crying out loud, bro. So
Bro,
like it
bro.
gets to a point like let's be
Mm-hmm.
honest with ourselves. Me and you,
Okay.
there's still an amount of money we have not seen. And
Okay.
trust me, when you get there, it's just going to be like just going to be like, what the fuck is all this? And you will actually know it's just an illusion, and you can get anything
It's
you
not an
want to get,
illusion,
but
bro.
the
You
excitement
have the
is
five
gone.
richest people in the world. Look at the five richest people in the world. How many of them are divorced? It's only Zuckerberg who is still married to one woman. So I'm sitting here telling you the people who have made all the money. Why did Elon Musk? Elon Musk, he's not living with a woman. He lives in his office. Go to the next one, the Amazon guy. What's his name?
Yeah, he
Oh,
divorced Bezos.
Bezos.
exactly. Jeff
Bezos.
Bezos. So when you run it down, bro, this issue, and me and you sitting here talking, we're African men. Well, let's not in the shell, my brother. We
Well,
will have multiple women out there, but our wife at home will be well taken care of. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you that if I have a woman who brings in all the money at home, who wants to work? Do you think I want to do 9 to 5? Do you think I like doing 9 to 5, my brother? My wife is telling me, I'm flying you to Dubai tomorrow. I'm flying you here. I will get on those choppers or all those first class and go around the world and enjoy her money. I'll not sit here and lie to you that, oh, yeah, I want to be the man of the house. Man of the house is for those who are broke. If you're, if
No,
you,
I'm not.
if
I'm not.
no, bro,
We're
listen,
not. We're
listen,
not. We're
listen. Let
not
me let me
trying to
make my
say man of the
statement. Let me,
house. Any of that. That's you're taking it to somewhere else. You're taking it somewhere
no,
else.
I was
I'm just
just
talking.
saying
I'm just
that.
talking about. I'm just talking about. I'm just talking
Mhm,
about like when it still comes down to it. At the end of the day,
mhm.
there are certain things money can't buy.
Bro, we say these things.
Why do you think? Why do you think
Money to buy all
millionaires
things. Money
commit
buys
suicide?
everything.
no.
Money buys
Millionaires still commit
everything on
suicide.
earth.
Chase.
Millionaires still commit suicide.
Bro, money
Millionaires.
buys
I don't know about
everything.
billionaires. What's the name of this nigga that killed himself on that was locked up? Epstein
Epstein,
killed
no,
himself.
that was actually, we can't look into that. That he was sentenced. He was no longer a millionaire from the moment that he was in there. He was going down. Everything was going to be taken away from him. There's a
But
guy who
basically,
threw
that
there's a guy who threw off himself on the story building during COVID because he had nowhere to spend his money. Okay, he was a billionaire. AK and me and AK sitting here. If you give me billions of dollars, there's no way I'm taking my life. I cannot kill myself the way I love
you
my life.
sure?
Come on,
You
bro.
sure?
Come on, man. That's why people are
I
not
don't think I've
fine.
been in the right position. Like for example, like I watch a lot of gospel, and I don't know if you know Selman. What's his name? Something
I know, I
Selman.
know, I know, Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he was talking. There's one of the videos I came across, and he was talking about mercy, the mercy of God. And he was like, anything can happen to anybody. Anything can happen to anybody. Like you can go through something traumatic and you will see like when you think of how you used to be, it's so different from who you are right now. And I can use myself an example of that because like I've been through some shit and I look back and I'm like, yo, this is who I used to be. This is who I am now. I'm trying to evolve from who I am now. I don't know if it's should I go try and go back to who I was or should I evolve into someone better? I'm trying to evolve into someone better. But like I'm telling you from experience, there are things that can happen to you, bro, that would change your
Bro,
outlook
I am
on
not
life.
denying to you. I have lived in the streets. I came from a very humble beginning, poor
Yeah,
background, broke. Okay, now
yeah,
people who live in my neighborhood where I come from, they will call me once in a while, please for 10K, please for 20K. That's like $10, $20, because they are still going through that phase which I've overcome. So I am
okay,
two things I'm afraid of in life right now is I'm afraid something bad happening to my family, and I'm afraid to go broke. So
yeah.
die, I'm not care about that. We're all gonna die one day. So for me right now, I want to make money. Like I said, enjoy myself. Don't be broke and take care of my family. But
Another thing, another
I
thing,
will
another thing.
always be. Mhm.
God forbid bad thing. God forbid bad thing. Sickness. That's something you cannot use. Like when you are sick, like when
Mhm.
you're really sick, there's no amount of money. that can, and there's no amount of
Now
money
you're changing it. Now you're
that can
talking
cure
about a
you.
woman and sickness. You're talking about a woman.
No, no, no. I'm just talking about in general. I'm just talking about.
You have the ability to have
Right.
access to the best care
Exactly.
that is available.
Exactly.
No, no, no.
That's
There's some
something.
certain
That's
things that
something
there's
you
some
cannot
certain things that.
discount.
Oh yeah, you would, honestly speaking. But like when there's some sicknesses that doesn't even matter how much
Terminal.
money you have.
Terminal.
Some
Yeah.
terminal
Terminal.
illnesses
Yeah.
doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't change anything.
Bro, I will still fly from Rochester, the best hospital in the world in Minnesota, and fly to the best one in Maryland, John Hopkins. I will fly over, look for those doctors before I die. You understand? So I'm just saying that I will not sit here and sugarcoat stuff. Ashley is right there. If I have money, if you guys are just saying these things, if tomorrow you hear JB has won the Powerball 500 million, most of you ladies will send me a DM. JB, where are we going to spend money this weekend?
No, I think it was.
Trust me, and
You
when you
damn right, yeah.
and when you
I'll
and
be
when
the
you
first
send
one in
me
there.
that DM, all I need to do is I call. If I have 10, if I have 100 million, I tell you, Ashley, let's meet in Vegas. I'm giving you 2 million. And I said that you're giving me that cookie that night. Let's not beat around the bush.
I don't
Let's
know
not beat
about all
around
of
the
that.
bush. No,
that.
not
Say it. Say it with your chest out.
let's not mess around.
Say it with your chest out.
If I tell T, I'm giving you $4 million cash, right? You are not I'm not trying to sleep with you tonight. You know me when it comes to one night sex and all those kind of things. I want you to be my mistress. Date who you want to date, sleep with who you want to sleep, and know you're my girlfriend. She will say, JB, I'm thinking of it. What are you guys talking about?
I'll answer you right there.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Money. What are you talking about?
I'm giving my boyfriend for free.
I'm gonna stop talking. Thank you, Tutu. Come on, man.
That was 1 out of 3 JBs. So last time I checked, that's a failing score.
No. Tutu said she would do the same thing too. Ashley also went for it. They all went for it.
Oh, okay.
Bro, let's not sugarcoat stuff.
We're making it
They're all giving it up for the money.
Yes.
For the record, we got it.
So the thing is that
Where the money reside, where the money
reside.
Bands will make her dance. I got
where
you.
it actually happened. Okay, I always say for my scenario when I was in IT school in Maryland, Aiken, he knows very well. There are certain things I did that I'm not proud of. I used to date this girl back then. This lady is from Sierra Leone. That's when I started respecting Sierra Leone ladies. This lady did not care. This lady did not care about anything I was doing. All she cared about was every Friday we are going to the store. Okay, I'm doing your groceries for you. I'm buying you every like. I was like, what kind of woman is this? You see, I was truly in love with someone else, but this lady was giving me that go-to immediate wealth which I needed at that time. Was I in love with her?
No, I've heard that happen to me.
Sorry, Ashley. Sorry.
I said, were you buying her groceries or she were buying you groceries?
She was the one. I wasn't working. I was just going to school full time.
Oh,
she was the one providing everything.
Remember, he said that she gave him money. He took the money and spent it on the other bitch.
Another
remember?
Woman.
That was yeah. Don't do my salon sisters like that.
Don't.
I've had a girl that like sent me money, but like I actually liked her. So like I've had that kind of experience where a girl I like sent me money.
Okay. So if Rihanna comes now to you and tells she's going to give you 10 million, you will deny Rihanna and stick with that girl who's giving you money?
It depends.
Brother.
If I like the girl,
Wait, hold on.
Depends. If I don't like her, if I don't actually like Rihanna, like if I see behind the whole glamour and everything, and it's not what I like, I'll stick with who I'm with.
Bro, even if it's Whoopi Goldberg, Zakiman gave you that thing, you'll say agree.
Thank you, my brother.
Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, bro. There was this thing I read that Boozy said he needs help, right? That as a parent, he wants to know if you're still supposed to support your kid playing sports, even if you know they won't go pro. Like, is it a waste of time?
Get your ass off that field. Go sit the fuck down. I'll just get out.
Who said that? You said Boosie?
Yeah.
So, support in what sense? Like motivation, cheering them on, or
of course, I mean, they're going to be financial.
Tyler, let's be for real, Tyler. If your child is fucking ass, are you gonna keep supporting them?
If they're ass, nah, man, you got to find another sport, bro. Like you're not doing that, bro. Like it's just common sense. You're not good at it. Why are you forcing yourself? Let's put yourself where you're good at. Like that's just nah.
Yeah, you let them explore.
Yeah, our parent is to put our child in the best case scenario. Sometimes they can't see beyond of what they're looking at. So it's for us to be able to be like, hey, I know you love basketball, but I think football, you might be better in that one. Let's see what football does for you. I actually had a cousin that was a situation. And in that situation, he did what he wanted and he didn't go pro. He loved playing basketball, and outside of US football is soccer. And he was talented in football, and his dad was like, yo, if this guy plays football, soccer, he might be able to make it, but his love was basketball. So he chose, and he wasn't the best. So, I mean, now he's not playing no sports and he's working a regular 9 to 5. Who knows? So I'm just like, I think as a parent, you want to put your child in the best case scenario, especially if they're not getting the result. Like if you know you're not one of the top guys, why be mediocre or why be at the bottom of the barrel when you know you can try something else where you can have a better chance at? That's just the way I see it.
At the very least, you will stay in shape and you will also become a team player. So I mean, it depends on what perspective you look at it from.
Nah, staying in shape. You can go to the gym. You don't gotta be playing sports.
Fuck all that shit, because that's
to stay in shape.
Like, it's a lot of time you won't progressively get better. I mean,
you're not
start off and you.
Nah, they said you're not good, Ashley.
You're not good. That's just what it's all right.
You played X amount of years and you have never progressed.
Yeah, you're not.
You are a senior and you're still on the JV team.
Started as a rookie, so I mean, it depends. Give us some.
My dad tried that. My dad tried that with me and my sister. He tried to get us. So he went and the man came back and bought tennis rackets, tennis balls. This nigga thought we was about to be the next Serena and Venus, and I was like, "Shut that shit down! It's not happening." We literally went to the tennis courts, and he was so pissed. And I was like, "I don't even know why you even decided to even think I was gonna do this." And he was just like, "Oh, because like you guys can really do this with your mind to it." This man signed us up for tennis and everything. And it took me one little match before he was like, "We're not going back." But I've been telling you this. I've been telling you, just didn't listen.
Well, that's an opposite situation of the story, but I get you.
She refused.
I was asked. I was asked. That's what
you actually tried out and you knew that.
Yes, I actually tried. My dad tried to put me in a whole bunch of sports. I'm just not a sports girl for real. Like I'm more of the cheerleader type. I did track though.
But when you say you were asked, how long was that progression for you to know you were asked? Did you give up on the first try, or was it like a year you played?
No, I did. I want to say I gave it for like 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was long enough.
Long enough before that man knew that he was wasting his money.
I stand with you. I stand with you, Tutu. I stand with you.
Yeah.
It's like you have a kid who is not smart, and you're trying to push them to go be a medical doctor. What are you doing?
Book smart. There's a lot of different ways.
That happens to me too. Yeah.
It's going to take them 20 years to become a doctor. I have a friend who's been trying to be a nurse for over 14 years now in the US. Just drop that stuff, man.
That must be done. Education.
He said, my man, drop that stuff.
Yeah, drop that stuff. It's not going to happen.
I beg.
14 years. What are you trying to do?
You don't even know how to punch your needle inside something. I beg. It's not your
let it go. It's not your thing. Let it go.
Maybe she's just not working hard enough.
And then when you flip it around, you see that most billionaires and millionaires don't even have a first degree. You start wondering, like, what's going on? The best writers when it comes to novels and stuff are scientists. Those of us who went and were doing all the arts and music and all that stuff, we can't write a book, So innate is different from actually illustrations that people want you to follow through. A child who is naturally smart, right? No matter how good they are, they maybe might not be able to play football. Force them, go through a football school, they'll still come out 0. But somebody who is just a regular kid, give that child the ball and see what they're going to do with it. Yeah,
that's the thing. There's 7. No one is actually stupid. There are like 7 different types of intelligence. Tactile is when it comes to sports. Tactile intelligence has to do with sports. So no one is actually stupid. We just have to find out like what you are more inclined towards.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So what's the conclusion? That you're pulling your kid out?
Bro, you cannot train me. I cannot tap 10. I cannot tap 10
I'm taking them out. That's what it is.
Take him out. No, I cannot tap 10. I'm a soccer referee, but I cannot tap 10. To be very honest with you.
That's
Yep.
a picture.
I'm honest with you. I cannot
Yeah,
tap 10.
no.
How am I tapping
My
10?
child is gonna have to. My child can be like the water girl, the water boy or something. You could be on this.
God
You
forbid.
could be this.
I beg. No
I mean,
way.
if it's your passion,
You
I mean,
can
if
be on
it's your
this
passion, you
league,
would be
but
honest.
like
No way.
for real,
I mean,
like
like,
it's
if
still
it's,
part of the
I'd rather you
team.
be like the manager or an admin team than to be the
You know,
water
something
person.
like that.
No,
Yeah, you
no.
can do
yeah,
that,
exactly.
You
but
can
like
be a coach or something, but not no
I'm not
water
gonna have
boy.
you. How
I said,
the hell you gonna
Shefty,
be a coach if you can't even play the damn sport?
That you could see
Yeah,
it.
the coaches
You
like
might
that.
not have
The
the
coaches like
physical.
that.
There's a lot of people like that who doesn't
Like
have the
Arsene
physical
Wenger.
ability.
Arsene
But
Wenger
they,
was never a football player. He was actually an economist who became a coach for Arsenal for how many years? Yeah,
Well,
you don't have to know how to play the game. You just have to know how to
bro,
be a
give me
tactician.
you've called Arsene Wenger. How many other top managers can you call in that light? We know that those who are
What's
those who are
this guy that
excelling in
was
the
in?
game, those who are
What's
excelling
the
in the
one?
game are those who
This guy
play.
that was in Man City. I keep forgetting.
Bro,
his
you
name.
have to think. You have to think. But I can name you best players coach right now, best coaches in the world. They're all soccer players. So it goes in that light. The reason why we're succeeding in what we're doing right now is because AK has a background where he can actually talk. He's used to things like that. He's open. So you're open to it. You can just get up one day and tell me that these people, there are few of them. If you are 20 years old and you're not a millionaire, you expect to be a billionaire when you're 60, 70. Forget it. Forget it.
Possible.
You are
It's
trained.
possible.
You're trained on how to manage wealth and how to manage people. Like that's why I always tell folks who are like, okay, one man, one woman. My first girlfriend is my first wife. Nothing against that. Wait till you get into the house with that woman. Wait till you get into the house with that woman. You will realize that you need to go out there because that first wife is actually good as
Experience.
is good for a girlfriend,
Yeah.
not a wife.
well, on that note, let's go to word of the week. This word of the week is you're getting your list, MCJB? Don't worry, I'm not using you as an example today, okay? I'm not
Yeah,
using you.
I want to put it in. So let me write it. Go ahead. So I can
Okay, this
To do what now?
I want to put it in. That's what I said.
I know that's right.
Go ahead. Put it in.
Put it in now.
Go ahead,
head
sister.
first. Head first, my brother.
The word of the week is consumptious.
Always spell it for me.
Contemptuous.
CON.
CONTEMPTUOUS. Contemptuous.
That's contempt now. Contempt is easy.
Contemptuous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The definition is to insult or dismiss someone in a hateful way to show disdain. And the example is the girl was arrested for her contemptuous attitude in court. I didn't have anybody to use, so I just use a generic. But yeah, so go ahead and use that word
Run that meaning again, please.
to insult or dismiss someone in a hateful way to show disdain.
To show this thing.
You have similar words scornful, disdainful, disrespectful.
Like that, your girl in that scenario with the birthday and the boss, huh?
Yes.
There
She
you
was
go.
very
Yes. Come on. Yes, ma'am.
I pay attention sometimes.
You be paying attention. Come on now with word of the week. But yeah, so make sure you guys go ahead and do this, try to use the word.
When it's not MCJB, you don't have any example. There you go.
Hey, I had an example and I didn't choose you, and you're still choosing Wahala. What is happening? Is it peace? They just asked you earlier, do you want peace or do you want to be upset? Which one do you want to choose?
Is JB battling with himself again too? Don't worry.
Just doing all types of dialogues. Peace or what?
JB is.
You don't know what I want to do with you. I can't wait to have $10 million. I'm calling your phone.
Try
me. Call me, baby.
Call all three now.
Call me.
I mean, they're all available. Call all three with the 10 million.
You're absolutely right. We'll be there with our suitcases packed.
Okay, guys.
I beg you don't.
Sister wife.
Sister girl.
Okay, go ahead and do your closing. Let me skip.
So make sure we got Tayo too.
At this one, because it seems like Tyler want to go too. He just talking for all of us. It seems like Tyler want to go.
Go ahead. Enjoy yourselves. The kind of activities JB wants to indulge in. I will
We'll
be
do
on
road
the
trip.
outside. You guys got it.
Okay, AK, close. Let me take it right away before this goes down. I already have something in mind. I want to run it through.
Okay, cool.
First, you put it in, now you want to run it through.
Yeah,
Hey,
how today? You feeling real
he's on a
sexual.
rampage.
And then look at your lips. Jeez.
Hey,
When we started to now, you told me I look different. Maybe it's a haircut. No, it's not a haircut. I just realized
I said you look different. I said, I don't know, you look like younger. I don't know if it's the facial hair or something. Yeah, did you cut something? Because you look real young. I ain't say I want you. I just said you look young.
Girl, in a room, you will not say what you're saying. In a room, you will definitely say I want you.
In a room, I promise you I would. I promise you wouldn't even make it to the room.
That's all. Let me close first.
Okay, please hurry up, please. Hurry up.
It's love. It's love. I love you.
Voila. Anyways, man, listen. Don't you want to be part of this fun, man? Like feel the energy. You know, hit us up. You know, join us for Palm Wine Central recording. PWC Cast on all social platforms. Hit that subscribe button. I think it's somewhere down here. For weekly notifications, and we're on all streaming platforms at Palm Wine Central Podcast. And my good peoples, Therese, Ashley, Tutu, Tayo, MC JB, myself, Kule K, and Tega was joining us all the way from Nigeria, international tint. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, we out. Deuce.